And welcome back to Hardy's Stump on Sports.
Let
me apologize to you folks. I've been doing this show 20 years, and this is the first coach I've ever had in the studio that wouldn't be on TV and talk,
I think
to talk about his kids. So I'm going to do the best I can, because I hadn't seen them play, of knowing how to talk about them. So, but my apologies for being that way. But this is Silverdale Baptist baseball team, and they got to play today.
The Seahawks.
At Did you play at Solid Gas?
Yes.
All right, who did y'all got microphones? Y'all pick your microphones up, hold them in your hand. Attaboy. And you can get my buddy in over here on this side. Get over here where I can see you. You don't be bashful. You don't walk by the camera once. Get over and stand right here.
Yeah, but that was for a good cause. Look, that's what I got. Look what I got.
Isn't a pretty hat?
That's a good looking hat. Get
it all down there. Go out the hat.
It looks good on you. Let's start over here and introduce yourself, you will.
I'm Craig Whirling.
You got this microphone, this camera right here. And Craig, what position you play?
The left field.
And who else we got?
Jordan Thompson, I'm a senior. Play first base.
Who else we got?
Andrew Paulson, I'm a senior. I play catcher and first base.
I'm Jared Maxwell. I play shortstop and I pitch.
I'm Jason Lowry. I'm a junior and I play first base and right field.
I'm Stephen Jones. I'm a senior and I play third base.
And I'm Patrick Woodard. I'm a junior and I play catcher and pitch.
And we got another one back here? Was that all? Was that all? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And how many of y'all were seniors? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Guys, tell me, just kind of jump in there and tell me what kind of season you plan on having this year. I mean, y'all, this is your first year to get to play TSSAA ball?
Yes, sir.
So you can actually go to playoffs this year?
Yes, sir.
That's pretty cool, isn't it?
Yes, sir. We've done it for basketball now, in the middle of it. We played tonight without, I think, 5 or 6 starters.
There was like 5 or 6 starters, and like last year we only had about 12 guys, and this year we actually have like 20 or so. So I mean, it's
the reason for the number jumping so high from last year till now. I mean, everybody's just getting into the program. You're getting a lot of support now.
Have y'all got a lot of young kids coming into the program now?
We do have a lot of young kids. Like tonight we played, I mean, since we were missing so many starters, we did have a lot of first year guys had to step up and play.
How many pitchers we got?
We've got about 5.
We've got 5 altogether.
I mean, even Steven over there is having to pitch, so I'm probably going to tomorrow. So.
What do you mean even Steven?
He never pitched a game in his life.
Steven might have one of those possum pitches or something, like Jethro had that time on Beverly Hillbillies where he's putting possum fat on there. He
might be better off that he's never pitched a game. Sometimes pitchers have a hard time shaking off that last game.
Some of the best pitchers I've seen were good until they found out they were good.
Yep.
When they found out they were good, they tried to increase the speed and had to find another position as far as that goes. Do we have a rivalry yet? Is there somebody we don't like besides Grace?
Copper Basin, I guess.
Now, your old coach is over at Grace, right?
Yes, sir.
Right. Did any of y'all play for him?
Yes, sir.
What was his name?
Rustin Pierce.
Rustin Pierce. Oh, that's Susan Pierce's son.
Right.
Yeah, pretty blonde-headed lady works with us at Chattanooga Times Free Press.
Ask them where they're playing their home games.
Well, Seaboat Field.
Seaboat Seahawks.
That's pretty good.
I don't think it's a bad deal.
No, I was down there tonight.
I don't think it's wrong for playing at Sea. I think that's a good situation.
I haven't been down there yet.
So you're saying, okay.
And who plays left field?
I do.
Watch for snakes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good job.
I'm being sincere. Every you go out there, because
just watch for the big snake.
There's kind of a swamp out past left field right there.
Yeah. And very thick socks.
And if you play at night, really, really, really focus on that ball coming off the bat, or it'll hit the snake and you'll have to go very.
There's not any snakes. I've never seen a snake out at night, but I've seen bats over there diving at the fly balls.
Yeah,
bats would not like Seahawks, so they'll be alright.
And Frank has, if y'all ever had a light at your house that you can, dim it or turn it up, Frank's got that. And when his team is batting, when Frank's team's batting, it's bright. When another team's batting, he turns the dimmer on. And he does it gradually, and each inning it gets worse and worse, and you never realize it. So you guys, I'm sure Frank, he'll work it out. Well, you're the home team, so you'll get hit when it's pretty all the time and it's bright there. But and you guys, are you fast?
Oh, fast?
Yeah, we're pretty close.
So you can bank your lines. You know how to bank your lines, right? Let me ask you, guys, let me teach you a play here. I know you're Silverdale Baptist and everything, but, this is not a dirty play. This is something you can do. Anytime you've got only 2 umpires, okay? Anytime you only got 2 umpires and a runner on second base, right? What you do, square up on the bunt. I call it a 2-base suicide. Don't worry about whoever's on second. Don't worry about going to third base. Just cut it in there about where the field's cut in there, because there's no umpire that can look there and cover that if there's a bunt on that situation. And if you get the bunt down, it's a run every time. 2-base suicide.
First thing Coach Harden taught us.
Because I knew he would do that.
2-base suicide.
Two-base suicide.
So what do y'all think of him? Is he a pretty good coach?
Yeah, he'd be better if he came in here.
I think so, yeah.
Is he always that shy? I mean, do y'all have that trouble?
he's
Does he
not
come to
shy.
practice? Does he come to practice?
Oh, he's a practice.
No, it all goes back to you keep forgetting. It goes back to us stumping his summer league team last year. Which one we just thumped them over there in that little wood bat deal?
Oh, yeah.
He just, he
Yeah.
doesn't want to be on the same TV screen with greatness.
I understand. Oh, well.
Now, he wanted to make sure the kids got a lot of credit, and he didn't talk over the kids.
He don't talk that well, Dave. He went to Ridgeland. I mean, and Brotherton talking
Now
about
you'll have the rest
have
of
you
the
ever met his daddy? I mean, I know the guy well. I mean, I've known him since he's a little fella.
I mean, he's a sweetheart.
I've seen him hit home runs. Guys, I've seen him strike out on 3 pitches with the bases loaded and throw his bat.
I don't know anybody who would do that.
Y'all seem surprised at that.
That's like a pet peeve.
He's not as bad as
I think he'll
Payne.
be in here in a minute.
He's not as bad as
You said you weren't going to bring Payne up no more.
Payne's gonna be on here tomorrow night.
You bring
But he's not. Yeah, Payne's here tomorrow night. He's not as bad as Payne and Tucker when they used to throw fits, but and Jeremy Brotherton could throw some pretty good fits too. So, but one of these days I'm gonna have my all fit team on here. And that don't mean they're in good shape. How many games you playing?
25, I think.
Do y'all play with any summer programs?
I played with Boyd Buchanan summer team last summer.
With Boyd Black last summer? And you guys gonna go into college play?
A couple of us are. I'm looking at Barry and Milligan College
Yeah,
and Carson Newman.
Buffaloes.
Yeah.
Carson Newman's a good place.
Good.
What's field Carson Newman? But yeah, they used to have a buffalo out there in center field at Milligan.
Did they?
Yeah, now I think they've just got just a statue of a buffalo out there. I think it actually was a bison. It may not have been a buffalo, but
He'll be tough after chasing around all those snakes and running from them. He'll be ready for buffalo, won't he?
I was sincere. The only advice I give y'all about the field over at Boynton is don't have.
And don't go after the foul balls.
No, but don't have Thomas Gray work on your field either.
And don't let Thomas Gray.
Yeah, don't let Thomas Gray work on your field.
No, that wouldn't be. Wow.
He gave a field cancer last summer.
that very field. That field's just coming out.
It's just coming back, and I don't think you'll see sand all over the infield like it was last summer. You had a home field advantage last year as far as that goes. Guys, going to Silverdale and starting. And you guys can look back and say y'all were a part of the years when they started football. You started with a good basketball run. Y'all will always be able to look back 20 years from now and talk about when you went to TSSAA and being basically the first top, baseball teams and things like that. We've had the joy to cover Boyd Buck and go back and talk to Rodney Daugherty and Chuck Gass and people like that who are now successful in business, who were on those first Boyd Buck teams that didn't win. That started things and got things going. And you gentlemen have had the opportunity. Do you realize that y'all are making history every day? And every time you beat a South Pittsburgh or a Temple or somebody like that you're making more and more Silverdale history, and you're already creating rivalries with your Graces and people like that. Have y'all stopped and looked at it that way?
It's hard. It's hard to think, when in the beginning, that we're getting beat here and getting beaten. Sometimes it's bad and sometimes it's not, but it's good to keep it in perspective that we're still very young, still a young school. We got a long way to go, but just got to take it one step at a time. So.
And y'all are kind of plowing the field to plant the seeds for everybody else that's coming in. So, you're going to have to take one on the chin every now and then because it's kind of hard to go out and just throw a team together and be able to succeed with that. Any of you guys play ball at another high school before you came to Silverdale? So all y'all been any of y'all been at Silverdale growing up through as younger kids?
Yeah.
Yeah. So y'all are part of the Silverdale Baptist group pretty much. I'll go to church there, and it's part of the whole family, which I think is really neat. I think that's the neatest thing about all this. And you go to church with a lot of guys. I think Hunter Hidas goes to church.
A lot of Ooltewah people.
A lot of Ooltewah folks go over there that are good players over there too, as far as that goes. So it's a good situation for y'all. I really believe, and I think Coach Allen will do an excellent job in football over there. I guess y'all, any of you guys juniors will be playing for him next year. Yeah, have you talked to him yet? Does he get you excited?
Yes, sir.
I saw a big grin come over.
Yeah, I mean, they act like they like him already. John's okay. You'll like John. I don't have a problem with John at all. He's my friend, and you guys, y'all will like him. Okay, it'll be fun. And baseball heading in the right direction. Basketball, of course, when we started covering it first, they had Andy Cubberly, and Andy is not the most famous Cubberly in his family. His brother is more famous than him with Stump on Sports, and that's something you can ask Andy about someday. His brother, it's a world famous story on Stump on Sports. But we want to thank you guys for being with us tonight because I think it's pretty neat. And Scott had said in all sincerity that y'all wanted to be on the air with us, and I told you guys to go out there. We're glad to have you. How'd we do today?
It was rough.
Yeah, I mean,
That's what I heard. I wasn't there, but
first game of the season, everything can always go better. You can always do things differently.
Yeah.
But I mean, missing 5 or 6 of our starters, putting some of the new guys in there. I mean, they stepped it up and actually.
So we made errors.
Yeah, we made it.
We
Played our best with what we had today.
Yeah.
Coach didn't raise his voice, did he?
No.
Has he still got that kind of a feminine voice when he gets real loud? Does it kind of get squeaky and break up?
Sometimes.
I'll be sorry you didn't come on here.
Well, being a small school like we are and just starting out, there's so many of us that play football, basketball, and baseball and just go from one to another. And
Which is cool.
Right. And it's cool to get to play 3 sports during your high school.
Oh, I agree.
It really keeps you busy, but it's a lot of fun if you can do it. But me and Craig, we're still playing basketball. We got the region next week down at Tennessee Temple. So we're still.
So that's why you're playing without some starters,
right? We're missing 7 of our 9 starters.
Wow.
And so it's good to get some young guys experience.
It is.
When they're during this the Hickson preseason this week.
And this don't count.
Right. And
No, I mean,
this is
who
just
cares?
This is
learning.
practice.
So,
Practice.
And you'll be playing in the league with, tell me everybody it's in your conference or district.
Temple, Grayson, Basin.
That's it?
In our district.
Lookout Valley and South Pitt.
I think they got Lakeview on the schedule this year.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're playing Lakeview.
Yeah.
Playing Lakeview. I think Scott's excited about getting to play against his old high school coach. And that should be fun. Are y'all playing at Lakeview and at Silverdale or
Just at LFO, I think.
at LFO? Well, it'd be ag. You'd be playing at. There's no sense going to play at Seabolt when you play at LFO down here. This is not that far apart as far as that goes. So y'all looking forward to it.
It's gonna be fun. Yeah.
All right, guys, just one question, okay? And I'm going to ask each one of you this, and if anybody answers it differently, let me know. All right, are y'all ready for this? Let's see. Stacy Keebler or Major League Baseball?
Major League Baseball.
You thought about it, though. I just wanted to find out if they were true 16, 17, 18-year-old boys. They're normal. Everything's fine as far as that goes. You didn't like that question?
I thought it was great.
I mean, if you could marry Stacy Keebler, or you could go in and play Major League Baseball. Which one would you do?
So you didn't phrase it that way.
Well, give me a break. They knew what I was talking about. Y'all try to, every time I do something, y'all try to make me look stupid around
No,
here.
ain't stupid.
I mean, and you guys sit around over there with your little minds, and they go, y'all don't see them off the set of it. Y'all see me while I go, I mean, they want to change everything you say rather than just do a TV show and leave it alone. You know, it's especially Rusty and Scott over there. They're the world's worst.
We just said you didn't say marry Stacy Keebler.
You knew what I was talking about, right? I was talking about for life.
I mean, he gave the right answer.
You know what, Danny? And I had
where you're at in life.
and I had confidence that he would give the right answer.
We thought maybe for her to win the competition. I mean, you gotta be.
Guys, I do want to tell you
Because
this.
she is gonna
I
win.
do want to tell you, I am upset about Austin Clark getting fired at Baylor. But I'm going to be even more upset if Stacy Keebler doesn't win that on Sunday, the Dancing with the Stars. You guys agree with me? I mean, it's set up if she
You
don't
gotta
win
watch
it.
that.
Jerry Rice
Susan.
still in that?
Yeah, he's doing good, too. Jerry's doing really well. I was kind of proud of Jerry. He came out last night with him and the other girl had froze on. It was cool. I like that. But
It's our favorite show.
y'all can tell that I live an exciting life. I watch Dancing with the Stars, Skating with the Stars,
Snow skate with the celebrities.
American Idol.
Yeah. You can see Boston Legal.
Well, but I have to watch all that on my DVR.
Bob SquarePants too.
Sometimes.
No.
No, we watch Ed and
Super Harlem Globetrotters is on now, and I'm DVRing that every morning. Austin and I watch it sometime during. So do what?
There you go.
Oh, I thought you said you got to go.
No, so that's a good person.
Yeah.
We have a lot of cartoons at my house now.
All right, guys. I know you've been working on this. Shout out time.
I don't have a shout out really, because my family doesn't get this. We got satellite. I don't know if watching. I got about 40 people call me, but so
Somebody's watching it.
this is to you.
To all my cell phone buddies.
Thank you very much.
My mom and dad and my grandparents.
Well, but you got to tell them their names. Don't do no good if you just say my mom, dad, my grandparents.
David and Kim and Kelly and Wanda.
I have to say Nick Shadden, probably our manager slash bat boy.
Pretty good guy.
Nick a Brick.
There we go.
Cool kid.
My mom, dad, Brett, Larry, Big Daddy, Coach O'Keefe. I don't know if you're watching this, but this is all season's for you.
My mom, dad, and B Daddy.
Mom and dad, Nick, B Daddy, Coach O'Keefe, all you guys.
Who's B Daddy?
So center fielder.
Is he good?
Yes, sir.
Y'all should have brought him.
Why do y'all call him? Why do y'all call him B Daddy? But you don't ask this. You gonna get now you gonna get me in trouble. Well, if we can say it.
Maybe Big
Oh,
Daddy.
he just gave himself the name. That's
Do we all have nicknames?
Self-proclaimed.
Who's got the worst nickname on the thing?
I don't think we can. Never
I don't
mind.
think we can say that.
Sack the more to Stacy Keebler.
I thought you said Even Steven. That'd be like a cute nickname. It's
What would be?
Even Steven.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I think it like his kid.
Go ahead, you can have your shout out. Bless your heart.
My mom and dad and brother at home, and
You got to tell their names.
okay, David and Elizabeth Woodard and Alex, and everybody they mentioned too.
Yeah, is there, do we have a favorite girlfriend or anything that we forgot to say hello to? This might be the first team that Coach T, you couldn't mention your girlfriend. It might be the first team I ever had didn't have a girlfriend. Nobody here's got a girlfriend. You guys all be good baseball players.
Those three the ladies been.
Y'all will be good baseball players out there. So, do we do different in school out there, or we just have a regular curriculum?
Yeah. So
Just-
as far as
How many people in the class?
about 30.
30 in the class.
20 to 30.
So actually you've grown in the past 2 or 3 years.
I think it's somewhere between, it's almost 900 or 800.
Wow.
In the whole school.
K through 12, yes sir.
So that has grown then.
Yes sir.
And I guess you're getting more and more into the high school.
Right.
So y'all might not be Class A forever.
Not forever.
Yeah.
Now with Coach Allen there.
In that area.
Be 3A before you know it.
He can bring in 30, 40
So
football players.
is there a lot of, general excitement?
Be 3A before you know it.
And Coach Allen, because obviously he's a big name, great reputation, school's excited to have him.
Right.
Yeah.
And I know that a lot of people didn't believe, at first, saying, we're going to have Coach Allen coaching, but he pursued us, and we get opportunity. He's going to do great.
I like the way he answered that. Coach Allen pursued them.
Y'all know that this is Coach Allen's illegitimate stepson. Yeah. Yeah, when Coach Allen's will bring y'all, everybody be carrying a chain around by second
Yeah, you
week
run
football season.
you run your neck.
Yeah, everybody gets a chain.
Has he explained that yet?
He'll tell you about it. You'll get a
I
long
won't
chain.
steal his thunder.
No, I won't either, but Coach Allen's big on chains.
Change.
So I'm gonna tell you, first day of practice next year, guys, if I want to impress Coach Allen,
Get a
I'd go
chain.
down to the local hardware and buy me a log and chain, and I'd come in with it around my neck.
Link it up.
Yeah, and look him dead in the face and say, Coach, these links will not be broken. And I'll promise you, you'll play for John Allen.
You've been a quarterback for days over.
Yeah, I promise you. Guys, again, thank you for taking time to be with us tonight. It's fun for y'all coming down, be with us. First time on the show. Tomorrow night, we have the Red Bank Girls and Boys District Champions who will be in the house with us. Also tomorrow night, the Gordon League baseball team is going to be with us. And I've invited another baseball team. I can't remember which one it was. Oh, it was them. That's right. They were supposed to be here tomorrow night, so I can invite another one tomorrow now. But thanks a lot, guys. Who do you play tomorrow?
Oh gosh, we play Notre Dame first at 9 o'clock, and then we play Grace, and then we play East Ridge.
You play who today?
We played CC yesterday.
All right. Well, good luck to you guys. Thank you so much.
Yes,
Thanks for being with
Thanks for
us.
having us.
Thanks again for the hats, good-looking hats.
Good looking hats.
Thank
My
Coach Allen
first
for that
baseball
one.
hat of the year.
Stanford.
Untouched.
Stanford hats.
Special.
Let's see what kind of hat he got here.
Pretty.
Game.
I like the game hats too.
So I got first choice, I picked the white.
Yeah, those the game
I
hats.
might
are
let
pretty
you
good.
wear it even
I've been
though.
seeing more of the game hats.
You hear me?
As I guess. I'm not much on green and white.
Meaning,
I'm not much on green and white.
well then I'll just wear both of them.
Okay, back in the board. Party stump on sports.
Like that.
In just one moment.